So the room is as done as it's gonna get at this point. So I think it's time for a tour. Hello everybody, it's Rebecca here at Wine Mermaids, and welcome to my classroom tour. I teach 10th grade English and creative writing, and this is my classroom. This is my 8th year teaching, 2nd official year teaching English. I taught journalism before that, and my 2nd year in this classroom. So well, let me show you what I got. So when you walk in the door, this is my classroom. Immediately to the left is the student supplies. So they have to sign out right here. And then there's, you know, typical supplies. I have my pencils all taped, so I know that they're mine, but they'll probably still get lost and stolen, but that's okay. And then just random supplies down there. And we have curtains at the window, at the door here, and our bathroom pass. Super exciting. And all the regular like door type things. So this is my collab teacher's desk, so I'm not really gonna like go over that. She's on maternity leave, so she's not even here, so it's not decorated. But also down here, and they're just here for now, we might move them. These are the bins for journals for my collab classes. Moving this way. The papers around the room are for an activity we're doing on day 1, and this is Friday before day 1, so this will eventually have my kids' project on it that they're gonna do on day 2, so this eventually will change. And this is just a cabinet full of supplies. Little teacher podium area, so I can be on this side of the room if I want to. Honestly, the string lights would probably move, but they were really long and I didn't feel like hooking them up. Up top I have my memes. Which some of them are starting to fall off, it looks like. I'll come in on Tuesday and they'll all be on the ground, probably. And just my typical whiteboard. The center, there's nothing in the center because that's where the projector goes, right there. So I've kind of marked it off with those 2 little marks just so I know where they were for when I was planning for this activity we're doing. So that's why there's nothing in the center. Down at the bottom I have my 5 steps of revision posters that I made a couple years ago, which is amazing. It's an amazing tactic for revision if you're a writer. If you want to know what it is, message me in the comments. So I have a turn-in bin here. This is my desk. So my desk itself, we have my school laptop. I have 2 turn-in bins. I have that one over there, and then this one is going to be my hand back bin, I think. Here's my grading folders, like 2 grade. It's a little messy. Planner, this year's planner is right here, and last year's planner, so I can refer to it and see what I did. And my computer, which is not on right now. Keep my supplies in this little box. It's just like a normal little storage box, but I keep them in here so that they're not like right out so the kids can't just see them and grab them because they'll do that. So I kind of keep them in that box so that they're just kind of away from student hands, but that I can reach them really easily. I have 2 of these, or I have my little coasters. I have like 4 of these because every time you're an honored educator for our Hanover Scholars, you get a coaster. So I actually have in my drawer, there's a stack of them. Over here, this is new. It's not fully decorated yet. Obviously I just have pictures of my cats and dog, but like once I have my baby, I'll probably put pictures and some other things I'll put on there, but for now that's what it is. I have my Harry Potter, some stuff up here that I still need to put away actually before the first day, the phone, whatnot. This is something students made me my first year teaching journalism. I have my bookshelf over here of teaching supplies and books that I want to reference. And then I also have my Fathead from that same year of these guys made this for me when I was in the faculty softball game, and they made me a little fathead. Over here, I used to do this thing, my cat mood of the day, which I think I did a video on like a million years ago, so I'll link that below. And then what I'm reading, which I still need to put that on there actually. This was an activity I did when I taught Into the Wild, where Chris makes a belt of his travels. So I had my students make a belt, and that was my sample one. Up top I have I was a journalism advisor for 4 years. So these are the covers of the 4 books that I advised. And then just some random pictures I've gotten from like owl crates and NaNoWriMo and things like that. And that was a gift from a student. This board generally gets used for like schedule things like that. Just random stuff that I don't need projected, or like not note, like stuff that I want to stay up there like all day, as opposed to where I'm teaching, which is on the other board. Here's the agenda for the day. So I have, again, creative writing, English 10 advanced, and English 10. And so that's what they're doing, and that's their homework. Super exciting, first day of school plans, guys. This is my little student station right here. I am not super into like label makers, so I just use some tape to label them. And that one's also more crayons, which funny, actually this is from when I was in the 3rd grade. Same crayons. That's my little student table. So over here's my book nook. So I have this up here. I normally use Booksource, Classroom Booksource, but because I have to leave on maternity leave, I'm just gonna do a regular little book sign out right there, and then I have cool posters behind it. So starting, I have labeled them all the genres. So this is sci-fi fantasy for most of that. And then we have down here is sports, and then fiction, and this is more like adult fiction. Over here is nonfiction, historical, classics, and then manga, and the graphic novels I couldn't fit there, so they're not actually graphic novels there. And then over here we have teen fiction, which I'm gonna need more space for. And then we have mystery thriller, and then yearbooks and whatnot. I have a book return bin here, and then my 4 posters. That's my new one that I just made. That is really exciting to me. And then I showed you that one already. And then I did bring in, I have 2 poofs for them to sit on if they want to. Then I have 2 bulletin boards. So this is the first one. I saw this idea on Pinterest. I thought it was really cute. I'm not even teaching Shakespeare this year, I don't think. I might rearrange this. I don't love the layout, but it is what it is for now. And then I just put like info forms around it. I'll probably change that later on, but for now, it is what it is. And then the other bulletin board I saw this one on Pinterest as well, and then it's books for rebels, so it's all about rebels. And then, so the overall effect is like that. It's just really simple and clean, and that's kind of what I was looking for. I didn't want something super like over the top for my bulletin board to start the school year with. So that's why they're both very simple. And then coming back around, I just made this one, which makes me laugh, and I like it. So, and then the desks, we have these triangle desks, which take up a lot of room, but they're really flexible. So you can see we have some double seats, some single seats, and then we actually have a couple quad pods as well, just for flexibility of whatnot of the kids and what they need. Over here by my desk is the giant stack of papers I have to hand out on day 1. This is my view It's quiet now, but it won't be in just a few days. All right, so that is my classroom. That's how I'm starting the year off, at least. We'll see. We'll probably change some things as the year progresses, but I'm really excited. It looks really good. I'm really happy with it. I'm not the like most artistic person, so bulletin boards are not really my strength, which is why they look kind of the way they do. But I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm excited to start the year. Made all the posters that you see that I've shown you. I've made them, except for the memes, which I like printed offline. But all the posters I made, except for the, well, okay. Except for the memes and the Harry Potter ones and like this writing one that I have right there. So I didn't make either of those two or that Harry Potter one back there. But all the other posters, like the Hamilton ones, things like that, those are ones that I have made, all of them in Photoshop. So if you want me to send you a link, just let me know, because I'd be happy to share. I'm really excited. I think it looks good. Things will change, because they always do. Things you think are gonna work don't, but I'm good with it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you are a first-year teacher or starting a new school year, then good luck and have a great year. And anyway, that's it for me today. I'll see you next time.